You can share files. Let's say you have Word docs, or you have PowerPoint presentations or Excel sheets, and you don't want to have to keep emailing them as attachments back and forth. You can use Box.net. They're a file storage, essentially company. Yeah. So something similar, and I took this information pretty much directly from LinkedIn's website. So if you go into LinkedIn and you go to their applications, you can see what all these applications do as well. So I want to make sure I get through the presentation for you guys. So company buzz, again, you can see what are your customers saying about your company. So they have a feature for this where they can kind of track what other people are saying. Then they also have Google presentations. So this is something similar to SlideShare. You can upload your PowerPoint file, or you can create it right on Google's free online application for presentations. Then they also have Huddle workspaces, another way to collaborate without having to do like email attachments. You can share files back and forth. You can do brainstorming back and forth, and it'll save it all in there for you. And then they also have a WordPress application. And I love this because every time that I post a blog post on my WordPress blog, it'll show up in my LinkedIn profile as well. So if one of my connections were to go to my profile, they can see my different blog posts right there. So it's another way to broadcast your information. Now, LinkedIn has an Outlook toolbar. I personally don't use Outlook, but I know people that have downloaded the toolbar for LinkedIn, and they found that it was a great feature with their Outlook to add their connections, to stay connected. So if you use Outlook, I recommend that this is something that you may want to look into, because I don't use it. I can't really tell you much else about it except go try it out. What I do use, though, is their browser toolbar, because they have a toolbar for Firefox. So I downloaded this, so it'll show up in the corner just like this. So if I click on this, it'll actually, it'll show me my connections. I can add connections. If you're looking for a job, you can look through there. So without having to be in LinkedIn.com and in my profile, I can just click on that and it'll bring me right into it. So some ways to kind of quickly use things in LinkedIn. And some final thoughts. So I know I kind of went through